So Josh, you've seen a couple episodes, but I'm gonna do a little intro, and then Drew and I will banter. We'll involve you guys, and then we'll go over the rules and we'll play. Welcome back to another episode of Trivia Tank. As always, my name is Scott Vancoughnett. That's still Drew Waldron. Drew, we have a historic episode today, don't we?
We really do. It is a gorgeous Sunday morning, probably the earliest we've ever recorded Trivia Tank, but that's not the reason it's historic. It's historic because to my left is our first guest who is not from all of our university, Bryant University. This is Josh Cronkite. He is the newcomer who's trying to take on our current champion, Matthew Lab. Josh, would you like to tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I like to think of this game as a dog versus dog, bulldog versus husky, and husky wins every time. So go Uconn.
He goes to Uconn.
I wonder where. Yeah, I guess he does.
Matt Lab, are you shaking even a little bit?
Nah, I'm gonna let my answers do the talking.
Man,
was that the one liner you've been waiting?
No,
on?
actually, it wasn't.
Thank God. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. I think.
I think it's gonna be a really good one, and we have a banger of a show.
Yeah, full disclosure: Josh asked me to be on the show around our third episode we ever put out, I'd say
in like October.
Yeah,
October.
And I was like, yeah, you don't really go here, so this is gonna be kind of tough, but we'll figure something out. And he walked into my house unannounced last night, all the way from stores. So now
you figured things out.
So Josh Cronkite is a longtime listener, first time player. Let's see what he could do today. Our reigning trivia titan. Do we understand the rules, gentlemen?
Yes,
Are
sir.
we ready to
I'm ready.
dive headfirst into some morning trivia?
Before we go, I was doing the crosswords this morning, and
like
I got
a smart person.
13-letter word for winner, and it was Josh Cronkite.
Oh wow!
So,
was that the one-liner?
That was the one-liner.
Okay.
He's been.
Who is this corny guy you guys talking
Do
about, bro? Who is this?
Do you have anything else to say?
Nah, let's just go. I'm not even doing this.
Right. So here are the topics for round one. Our first 5 questions. Topics for round one. Question 1 is going to be about internet history. Question number 2 is going to be about the Bible. Question number 3 is going to be about Broadway musicals. Question number 4 is going to be about U.S. cities. And question number 5 will be about famous literature. I'll ask our new guest first. Josh, any topics that jump out at you?
Internet history.
Why is it so important to you? Are you good at it? Are you afraid of it? What do you think?
I'm like, it could be really bad, could be really good. So I think we junked that one out first. Okay. It's also the first one on the screen. So it's like,
big internet guy. What about you, Matt?
No, I agree, because that can go a million different directions. So I'm excited for that one.
We've said it on the show before. The internet is big.
Yeah, it is.
Question number 1. What was the name of the first ever video published to YouTube.com? Was the video called 2001 Hawaii, Saying Hello, Playing the Guitar, or Me at the Zoo? And again, what was the name of the first ever video published to YouTube.com? Please write your answer and your wager.
Some pretty quick writing from both of them. I'm actually kind of surprised. Maybe it's because they had no clue, so they just guessed, or maybe they both have an idea.
Just please show me what you said. Matt Lab said Me at the Zoo for 5, and Josh said Me at the Zoo for 5.
Well done, Josh. Well done. I know that's right.
Yeah, you guys are both correct. Congratulations.
Well done.
He knows it's right. Did you know it was right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Real ones remember the video.
I never knew that.
Did you come up with those other answers, or are those actually like old YouTube
I
videos?
came up with those. Are completely made up by me.
Those are clever.
Thank you. I really tried to
2001 Hawaii.
if my job is done correctly, if you doubted it for a second.
Yeah.
That sounds like a movie with like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, where like a tsunami hits Hawaii or something.
Man. All right. Ready for question number 2. Question number 2. How many words is the shortest passage in the Bible? And again, how many words is the shortest passage in the Bible?
No options.
No options. I think it's gonna be a number that's probably on the small side. So, how many words is the shortest passage in the Bible? Please show me what you said. Matt Lab said that it was 3 words, and he said it for 2 points. And Josh said that it was 2 words for 1 point. Scott, one of them is correct.
Oh wow,
Ooh, that's correct. One of them is correct. The passage goes like this. Jesus wept. So 2 is the correct answer. Congratulations, Josh.
That was
Congratulations, Josh Cronkite, taking the lead.
well done.
That's unlucky for you, honestly.
I just said 1 because I thought it was just amen.
I was thinking 1 too. That's exactly what
Amen makes a lot of sense.
There hasn't been a wrong answer by a non-Brian person.
So far.
Yeah. Let's see if that persists with question number 3. Question number 3.
Not a chance.
Which musical has the most Tony wins ever? Is it Hamilton, Wicked, West Side Story, or The Producers?
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. Please show me what you said. What musical has the most Tony wins ever? Matt Lab said Hamilton for 3 points, and Cronkite said Hamilton for 3 points. So Hamilton has the most Tony nominations.
But does it have the most wins?
It does not have the most wins.
does not. We were looking for the producers.
The producers.
That's the one that I wasn't thinking.
I had Wicked down, and then I'm like, it's probably Hamilton, so I erased it.
Has 12 Tony wins, by the way.
Oh, damn, they're crazy.
How many does Hamilton have?
I don't know.
Hamilton does have the most nominations. They don't have the most wins. They're damn close. They are damn close to the most wins.
Yeah, this article says just short of the record. Complete list of the winners. Dude, give me a number. 12. Nope. 10. Nope. 11. 16 nominations, 11.
Yes.
Oh, so they're one behind.
They're one behind. Wow. So with that, let's move to question number 4.
So this is the first time a non-Bryant student has gotten a question incorrect.
We are making history.
Let it be known
everywhere we go. Question number 4. Which U.S. city had the first subway in America? Was it New York, Chicago, L.A., or Boston?
You guys always have good questions.
Thank you. So please show me what you said for which U.S. city had the first subway in America. Matt Lab said Chicago for 1 point. He's not confident. And Kronk said New York for 2 points. Scott, what is the answer we were looking for?
What did Matt say?
He said Chicago for 1 point.
And Josh said what?
New York.
New York for 2 points.
You guys suck at this. It's Boston.
I was thinking
Boston.
Boston was my backup.
Manifest destiny. We move east to west. I guess New York's pretty west or east as well.
I think the West was pretty taken over by the time subways were coming around.
Nah.
I think it could have been any of New York, Chicago, or Boston. Like,
I knew it wasn't LA, but
Yeah.
oh my God. God, it sucks. What's the score?
6-5.
Jeez.
You guys are both
Slow
wagering
burn.
4 on this
Slow
question.
burn.
You have to
Yeah.
wager 4. That's the only one.
Both of them have to wager 4. So let's go to question number
Big
5. Question number 5. In the classic novels and some new iterations, what instrument does Sherlock Holmes play to relax? Does he play the piano, the violin, the cello, or the harp?
This guy definitely watches Sherlock Holmes.
All right, please show me what you said. Matt Labs said that it was the violin for 4 points, and Kronk said that it was the harp for 4 points. One of them is correct.
Yeah, somebody's getting points here, and his name rhymes with Athieu Abosanair.
Let's go.
Congratulations, Matt takes the lead 9-6.
Damn.
I feel like violin just like you don't relax when you play violin. You go.
That's
like,
fair.
Nah, but like low key, when I was writing down violin, I just had an image of Benedict Cumberbatch just playing the harp. And I'm like, nah, don't change your answer. Remember what Skelly said.
Before we do that, just a quick stat from one of our producers.
Please say your favorite statistic that is not true at all and totally made up.
It's
It might be
absolutely true. It's
There's a little bit of truth to
100%
it.
true.
All right, go for it.
That on anytime you're answering something multiple choice based, if you write down an answer, you have lock in answer, then you change it 66, about 2/3% of the time, you're going to be wrong on the changed answer and the original answer is correct, as we just saw with Matt's answer.
I stayed true to my instincts. I
don't believe that figure is real, but I don't know enough about it to dispute it too heavily.
Ryan was actually an expert in stats back in high school, so
yeah. He's also an expert at getting us advertisers for this show, Scott. Isn't that correct?
I would hope that he did this
And
job.
because this is an expensive show, so we're jumping into an ad break again. Just to remind our audience, we read all of our ads for the first time right on air. We don't rehearse at all. So who's taking this first ad read? Oh, it's going to Scott. It's going to Scott.
Oh, it's really dark.
Oh,
Not like humor, like the screen.
yeah, this like you're having difficulty seeing it.
No, I think I'll just power through. I've been killing for a new sport to watch. I'm so tired of these same old sports being broadcasted. I would murder someone to watch a new sport. What's that? Nuh-uh. Yeah, huh? Ever want to watch a man carry their wife? You're darn tootin' I would. Wife carrying, born in the land of Finn, is a pretty self-mansplanatory sport. A man must carry his betrothed through an obstacle course as fast as he can. Obstacle course? Not an obstacle course, a class that teaches cops how to tickle. Here are the rules to this up-and-coming sport. The course must be 253.5 meters long with 1 dry and 2 water obstacles, plus the wife must be at least 108 pounds. It is a rare sport, obviously, since 108 pounds plus is not wife material. I take that back. I take that back. That was uncalled for. I'm sorry. Thanks to www.apologies.com for this amazing advertisement that we can all learn a lot from. Shout out to apologies.com.
Wow, that was funny. That was good.
So, gentlemen, are we feeling special?
I feel special.
We better be, because we have our first special round of the night. Here's our special round. We're going to be playing Which Host. We're going to list 2 facts, and for 2 points, you'll tell us which fact corresponds to which host. 1 fact will be about Drew, and 1 fact will be about Scott. You tell us which is which. This is worth 2 points. So let's jump into which host. Here are the 2 facts. Tell us which one is about which host. Fact number 1 is one host grew up in the same hometown as his mother and grandmother. Fact number 2 is one host has had the same hometown his entire life. So tell us which host is which.
Yeah, just make it. You don't need to write the entire thing.
Yeah, just write like
clear
Drew,
enough.
Yeah, like Drew or Scott or Scott or Drew. You could write like number 1 for like each of our name, number 2 for each of our name.
Mother for one of them if you feel like it.
Yep. Good. All right. Please show me what you said. So Matt Lab said that number 1 is Drew and number 2 is Scott. And Kronk said that number 1 is Drew, number 2 is Scott. What are they both?
They're both correct.
Nice,
Very well done. Shout out to Hollis, New Hampshire, the best
Yes.
hometown I've ever lived in, which is the only hometown I've ever lived in.
Heyo. But the point is, Scott books his talent without telling me. I make the show without telling Scott.
Yeah.
We do not communicate with each other, and that's what
We're
works.
so independent that we're codependent.
Yes.
You know?
Interdependent.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that. But
You didn't know I was coming on until about 12 hours ago.
Yeah,
when
exactly.
I walked into your house. So.
Yep. All right. Are we ready for round 2?
I am.
You're ready?
So, yeah.
Great. Here are the topics for round 2. Wagers are back on, gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Question number 2 topics, or round number 2 topics. Question number 1 is going to be about famous comic strips. Question number 2 is going to be about British royalty. Question number 3 is going to be about musical instruments. Question number 4 is going to be about COVID. And question number 5 is going to be about phobias. Same question to you, Josh, our newcomer. Any topics jump out at you?
British royalty sounds really fun. I think I'm gonna get that one wrong, but it sounds pretty fun.
They're a crazy family. Matt Lab, how about you?
Famous comic strips. I used to read them all the time when I was a kid.
Ooh.
I can remember like visually,
Advantage.
but like titles
Interesting.
and stuff is big. So
Let's go into question number 1, famous comic strips. Question number 1, Bill Watterson is the author of what famous comic strip? Is it Garfield, Calvin and Hobbes, Foxtrot, or Peanuts? And again, Bill Watterson is the author of what famous comic strip? Please show me what you said. Matt Lab said Calvin and Hobbes and only for 1 point. And Kronk said Peanuts for 2 points. One of them is correct, Scott. And the reason that I didn't want to say my favorite comic strip is because it's the answer.
Yeah.
It's Calvin and Hobbes.
Yes.
Matt Lab takes it.
I had a feeling that was probably your favorite.
It is.
Before you were like, no.
I love
But I also, it's a good
What
one.
is Peanuts?
Peanuts is Charlie Brown.
Like, who's the author? Of
Schultz.
it?
Schultz.
I believe.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Charlie Brown wrote about his childhood.
I was like,
We have 12-8.
Ooh, who's leading?
no, he is.
He is leading.
Matt.
Gotcha.
What's going on here?
I'm not keeping track. He is. It's his job.
Matt's up 12-8.
That's up
Still
12-8.
plenty of trivia
Oh,
to be
yeah,
done.
no.
So
Yeah.
much.
I'm confident.
Matt.
Still.
Let's move into question
Close
number
this
2.
thing out.
Question number 2. Queen Elizabeth is currently the head of state for how many states/countries? 15, 16, 17, or 18? How many states/countries is Queen Elizabeth currently the head of state for? And let's get our answers and wagers up here. So please show me what you said. Matt Lab said that it was 17 for 2 points. And Kronk said that it was also 17 for 1 point. Scott, what was the answer we were looking for?
You guys think a little too highly of her. It's only 15. She's not
Okay.
that
Just
crazy.
15.
You know what? As soon as I see that you say 17, I'm like, okay, good. We're either both gonna get it or we're both not.
You're
Yeah.
staying, you're
I just
keeping
use
your lead
good
no matter
testing
what.
strategy.
This was-
Take one of the middle answers.
So let's move on to question number 3 in round 2 here. Question number 3. How many black keys are on a traditional 88 key piano? Is it 32, 36, 40, or 44? And again, how many black keys are on a traditional 88 key piano?
It's not more than 88.
No,
We'll tell you that much.
no, it's not that. All right, so that's enough time. Do we both have answers and wagers?
Yeah.
Please show me what you said. Matthew Lab said that it was 32 black keys for 3 points. And Kronk said that it was 36 black keys for 4 points. One of them's correct.
That's right, Drew. And on our hands here, we have something called the tie game. Josh
Oh.
Cronkite is correct.
Wow.
What an interesting,
Well done.
interesting way to finish out round 2. We got 2 more questions in round 2 here. So
12,
let's go to
12
number
to
4.
12.
12 to 12.
Oh, yeah, I just used 4, right?
You just used
All
4.
right.
So what
Yeah.
wagers do both of them have left?
Matt, you have a 5 and a 4.
Yeah.
Josh, you have a 5 and a 3.
A lot of points.
Yeah, a
It's
lot
going to
of
be a
points on the
high
board.
scoring
Lot of
round
points on
ender.
the board.
So question number 4, let's go to it. Question number 4, the coronavirus strain we're most familiar with is called COVID-19 because it was first documented in 2019. What month in 2019 was it first observed and documented?
It may not look like it, but this is a multiple choice question. There are 12 months.
All right, gentlemen, do we have an answers and a wagers?
Yes.
All right, please show me what you said. Matt Lab said that it was November for 4, and Kronk said it was November for 3. Same answer. Is it correct?
No, guys, come on. December. Think about it a little. I don't know.
One more month.
The answer no, you guys are close.
They both went the same logic, which was like the big shift happened in March of 2020. So if it was discovered in 2019, it had to be later. Question number 5. Gamophobia is the fear of what? Is it the fear of marriage, the fear of being ugly, the fear of plants, or the fear of radiation?
Nah.
What is gamophobia?
Josh wrote quickly. Matt's still kind of thinking.
Kronk is a confident guy.
I guess.
But is he
He's quite the singer, by the way.
Is he?
Yeah, he was singing real good in the car earlier. It was like
give our audience some.
If I win, maybe I'll hit some notes. But
okay.
We'll see.
All right. Do we both have answers and our mandatory wager?
Of 5.
Yeah.
Please show me what you said. What is gamophobia the fear of? Matt Lab said it's radiation for 5, and Kronk said radiation for 5. So you guys knew that because of like gamma radiation.
I feel like
right?
it's not
I feel like that's not why.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's
I knew it.
actually the fear of marriage.
Oh my god!
I got you both. I got you.
I
both.
knew it wasn't.
I
Right,
started
but
laughing
figured you would say
because
that
I'm
too.
like gamma. Oh my god! Bro.
I knew it wasn't
I
right.
got them both.
But I would have said being ugly otherwise. So,
You guys are watching too many Marvel movies.
So stupid.
So
I'm pissed.
we're going into our second and final ad break of the night, everybody.
Right? We are, right?
Right. Again, I'd like to remind our audience, we do not rehearse these ad reads. We do them all first time on the show. So Skelly is very secretly and distinctly passing me a laptop onto the table. I got it right here. Okay. Here is our second ad read of the night. Got ads? We don't. That's why we need you. We rely on the support of our sponsors to bring this show to you ungrateful kids every week. And what do we get in return? No ads. That's right. Virtually none. So did you teach your dog to do taxes? Advertise that shit here. Does your grandma own a crochet Etsy that gets 1 sale a year? Make it 2 a year when you advertise with Trivia Tank. That's double the sales. Like, why wouldn't you do that? But seriously, please buy ad time with us. We need it bad. Thanks. No sponsor. No sponsor.
Desperation.
In theory, that's just us.
Yeah.
Begging.
So this advertisement is brought to you by desperation, and
it happens.
It happens.
Sometimes you need help.
Exactly. But
It's a low scoring game.
it's a bit of a low scoring game.
I've
Slow
seen
burn.
It's a defensive game.
It is a
It
slow
is
burn.
defensive game.
It's a bit of a slow burn. So let's go into our final special rounds of
We're
the night.
parking the bus.
You guys ready for our final special round before
Yeah.
we get into the final question?
Special.
These are critical
So
too.
this
Jeez.
next special, they are critical. These
Yeah.
2 pointers could be life or death right now.
I
Yeah,
believe we
for
have
real.
2 of them coming up.
We do have 2 of them. So true or false? You know what this is. It does not need an explanation. This is a 2-point question. You do not need an explanation for true or false. So here is our true or false round. True or false? The Monopoly man wears a monocle. Is that true or false?
They both seem confident, but I know
Very
that this is
confident.
like one of the things that like a lot of people get tripped up on. So we'll
All right.
see.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Please show me what you said. Matt Lab said it was false, and Kronk said that it was false. What is it, Scott?
The correct answer is what they both said. It is false.
It is false.
Come
He does
on.
not
A
wear.
classic-
That's
Yeah.
like the
Project
biggest.
on
That's
that.
like the biggest like myth of all time.
It's a little classic Mandela effect.
Mandela
sort of
effect. I
thing.
did a project
Mandela
on Mandela effect.
Mandela effects. All right, it's 14-14 right now as we
Correct.
go into our final special round. So this special round is a brand new one,
This is worth 2.
brand spanking new. This is U.S. territories for 2
wow.
points. Tell me if America owns the following territory. So here's the territory. Please tell me, does the U.S. own Aruba? Is Aruba a U.S. owned territory?
You guys were both praying for U.S. states, and we spun it a little differently.
Aruba,
I was expecting Twitter.
Ooh, I want to take it.
There's still one question left. Maybe.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. This
Oh.
is the
this is
final.
special.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
okay.
special, and
I
then
thought this was the
no.
the
Oh,
final
we would be
thing,
making a
yeah.
much bigger deal.
I was like, this is really nonchalant for the final round.
No, we would never do true or false for the final
Someone's not
question.
paying attention. Please show me what you said. Is Aruba a U.S. owned territory? Matt Lab said it is, and Kronk said it isn't. Logically, one of them is correct.
Yeah, one of you is going to have a lead going into the final question. And the interesting part about it is that he's not a Bryant University Bulldog.
Oh,
Josh is
jeez. Let's go. All right.
Man, so we are going
Back
into
against the wall.
the final question with Kronk at a 2-point lead. Matt Lab still anything could happen here. So here's the final question. You will be told the topic only. And just like Final Jeopardy, please let the host know what your wager will be. The question will be read. Once answers are announced, that will decide the winner. Gentlemen, do we have anything we want to say before we go into this?
have to wager at least one.
What's the score?
16-14. Josh has the
Okay.
lead.
16-14. So please give me your wager based off your confidence in the category Twitter. The final topic is Twitter. So please show me your wagers based on your confidence in Twitter.
I'm all in.
Matt Lab is all in with 14 points, and Kronk is kind of all in with 15 points.
I got to lead in the regular season.
I just marked that.
Just know that I almost was he out and put a 1 point bet. And I was like, that's bad for the show. That's bad for the show.
Hey, nothing is ever bad for the show.
I told myself, like, if I am in second come the final wager, I'm just going all out.
Here's the final question. The most liked tweet in Twitter history was a tweet announcing the death of this man. Who was it?
Matt Lab was very quick to put ink to board.
Ooh, wow. Man.
I know I'm correct. It's all on him.
Wow.
You know you're correct?
I know I'm correct.
Josh,
it's all on him.
Wow.
Oh, no.
And again, the most liked tweet in Twitter history was a tweet announcing the death of this man. Who was it?
At least you've narrowed it down.
Unless something has happened since this happened, I know I'm right.
Yeah.
We're good?
You ready?
Yeah. Are we ready? Are you sure? You said you weren't confident.
I can't. Yeah, no, I have an answer. I'm not going
Are we ready?
I don't want to pressure you. Are you good?
Please show me what you said. Win. Matt Lebs said Chadwick Boseman, and Kronk said XXX Tentacion. So who's correct, Scott?
The correct answer is indeed Chadwick Boseman.
Matthew Lab
stays the champion.
Chadwick Boseman kept his pancreatic cancer a secret from everybody except his immediate family. So his own Twitter account announced his death before any news source could get to it, which is why his tweet announcing his own death is the most liked tweet in Twitter history, because instead of everybody spreading the attention, it was all him.
Can I guess how many likes?
I don't even know. I could pull it up. Yeah.
I think I might have an idea.
Millions.
I kind of forgot about
Yeah. Is it like, I'm going to say 8.6 million.
It's got to be more than
which
that,
for a tweet is a ton.
No. That's a lot though still. Maybe my numbers are way off.
7.2. Pretty close.
Oh, wow.
Pretty
Okay.
good guess.
Damn. Kronk, you came from off campus hoping that you would be able to take this trivia championship. You weren't able to do it. What's going through your head right now? How are you feeling?
Bryant won today, but today's just a day. You know what I mean? In the future, you know,
a dog was winning and it was
Uconn wins the war. Bryant won the battle.
Matt Lab, you are now a 2-time trivia champion. You're going to be continuing your streak next week. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling confident. That answer just gave me like a whole bunch of confidence. Like I'm feeling good. Whoever comes on next week better be ready, because I'm gonna be ready.
What an amazing episode we just had. Got a lot of content to whittle down to a 25 minutes highlight reel, but we'll see what I could do. Scott, would you like to carry us out this
I'll
fine
certainly
morning?
give it a shot. That's going to be it for us here in the Trivia Tank. Thanks to WJMF for letting us use the stew. Thanks to Josh for coming all the way from Storrs, Connecticut, just to lose. Matt, you'll be back on next week, per usual. Thanks. See you next week. Love you guys.
It's Trivia Tank with Drew and Scott. Trivia Tank, you'll learn
a lot. That's our show, everybody. Have a good night.